And thank you so much for joining us this evening for continuing coverage of our uh, very, very powerful snowstorm of the season. You can see how active the weather has actually been. I can tell you a lot of stuff started to begin to develop quite rapidly this morning, and that was basically with the snowstorm. I'll take you flying over to it. And basically, this morning I've been watching that storm system make its way across the Midwest, and you can actually see that uh, a few of the blizzard warnings or watches are starting to come down and actually coming down, and it's due to expire, but not all of it. But there's still winter weather advisories that are set up. Let's go ahead and have a look and see what we've got going on, and then we'll deal with our little situation in just a couple of moments here. So you can see that there's actually winter weather advisories. There's actually blizzard warnings up, and there's even winter storm warnings that have been issued from the Storm Prediction Center. So that just indicates that it's a very, very powerful snowstorm that we've yet to follow, and we're going to actually be a part of the action. So even though that we're not seeing it clearly, that is on the way. So heads up, Michigan. That powerful snowstorm is coming to town, and yes, it's going to impact southeast Michigan. So let's go ahead and talk about what's really going on. I'll bring up another radar so we can basically see Michigan. We'll talk about that in just a little bit, and like in a few minutes. Okay, there's actually a winter weather advisories over in western Michigan. That's not due to go up until 4 o'clock in the morning, so that winter weather advisory that's posted up there for the western half of Michigan. So if you live over in Grand Rapids and that, winter weather advisories do not go up until 4 in the morning, and I'll have full coverage on the rest of this forecast. You can see that we do have rain that's moving in, so the first that meets the eye is that it is entering Michigan, and you can see Grand Rapids and all of you guys on the western side are seeing this, and then a lot of this action is going to be headed up north, so people in northern Michigan, be ready for some action as well. And then for us in southeast Michigan, we're going to be dealing with a lot of the action that's been going on. We're not under a winter weather advisory at this point. The only winter weather advisory is actually set over on the western part of Michigan, but for us in southeast Michigan, we are not under a winter weather advisory, not at this point. If there is an update and one is issued for southeast Michigan in our viewing area, I most definitely will bring that up to speed and up to date. But there hasn't been one issued for southeast Michigan. I'll keep you posted. So if there was a winter weather advisory, it would have been up by now. So nothing has actually been confirmed or issued at this time for southeast Michigan. So kind of stay tuned for that. We'll keep you posted on that as well. So we are going to actually talk about two different types of situations. We'll be talking about updates for the weather impacts for western Michigan, and then we'll worry about our situation with our weather as well. We'll have the latest on the snow accumulations and much more. So basically, I am going to get you guys through our forecast for the remainder of tonight into Thursday. So basically, I'm going to go over GFS models for the remainder of tonight's forecast into all of Thursday, which is going to be quite interesting. But the bulk of it is making its move. You can see that there's actually a lot of rain contended with this. So I'm sorry about that. The radar was updating. So like I was just saying, there's a lot of energy with this. This is a very, very powerful storm that is actually on the horizon. So we're actually going to be seeing more of maybe the same kind of setup, but we're not really to that point yet. We'll kind of focus more in on this powerful snowstorm, and we'll see how badly impacted it's going to be. But I can tell you, wintry mix is actually expected for Michigan as well. Southeast Michigan will have wintry mix. I would think I'm going to check the GFS models again to see where we're at, but I know that snow is in the forecast as well. I did check the next 7 days, and snow was actually on the forecast. So I'll let you know what we're going to be dealing with. I'll have complete updates and GFS models coming up right after this in regards to the winter weather storm that is just brewing across the Midwest, and that powerful winter storm is going to continue to make its move, and you can actually see it's a very, very powerful and strong storm. This started to develop earlier this morning. I've actually been up since 4:30 this morning tracking it, so it actually just got bigger throughout the day. So it's going to continue to move across the Midwest. So people that actually have to be on board with this, that are not impacted but will be impacted later on tonight into the overnight hours. So just be prepared for that. This monster of a storm is headed towards Chicago, Illinois, and the Great Lakes, Michigan, Southeast Michigan. Be prepared. You guys need to be ready for this as well. But we're actually seeing rain out of this first. But so you know, there is snow with this powerful winter storm, and there's actually a wintry mix as well, and there's freezing rain. So that means that there's going to be impacts on the roadways as well. So we could probably maybe be dealing with some slick roads, that type of thing. People in western Michigan, you guys are going to be dealing with some slick conditions, icy conditions for traveling. So please be careful if you're going to be over in western Michigan, Grand Rapids area. You guys are under that winter weather advisory that is in effect starting at 4 a.m. So please be careful if you live out in Grand Rapids. Be careful because the traveling might be a little bit tricky. I'll have full details on that side of Michigan later on with the rest of the coverage. Now, we're going to actually take you flying over to the Northeast. You can just see that the Northeast right here is actually seeing rain as well. There's actually winter weather advisories posted for you guys. Winter storm warnings are also up as well. So it's actually more of an expansion of winter weather advisories that you can see that's actually colored in blue, and then winter storm warnings as well, actually in pink. So that just indicates that a warning means that the storm is either starting or going to arrive shortly, and it is actually on top of you. So for the next couple of days here, get ready for some very active weather. We'll kind of pinpoint how active it's going to get and when we're going to have another greatest potential for more winter weather. We'll let you know, especially with snow accumulations and how much are you going to have to shovel, and travel impacts, and all that good stuff. So other than that, I'll be back in just a little bit. Please remember, please subscribe, like, and if you like my content, please give me a thumbs up, and you can also leave me a comment as well. I'd love to hear your comments, and I will respond to your comments as quickly as I can, even though that things are quite busy. Please, subscribe, like, comment, and let me know what you think about the content as well, and I will keep you guys posted on this continuing impact of winter storms that are just back to back across the Midwest. First, we got to deal with the powerful one, and then I'll pinpoint the other winter storms that we've got on the horizon, and I'll let you know what days we're going to get a break from some of the action and when the winter storms, return in the forecast. I'll have more in just a little bit. Come back and join me again in the next couple of minutes, and we'll talk about the rest of the forecast for the remainder of the rest of tonight and your forecast for your Thursday. And this is Eric Tallman signing out, and we'll return in just a couple of moments. Please stay tuned. I'll have the very latest on the winter severe weather impacting the Midwest. We'll be right back.